Anybody who has teens or young adults in the house knows that the cell phone is their lifeline. The device handed over to kids so that they can stay conveniently connected to their parents. And then as time goes by, it's the tool used to create independence from those very same parents, often in messages meant to throw adults off their trail. Randy Meier takes a look.
This, folks, is a language not meant for you. It is the young adult texting and social media jargon laced with acronyms that often carry profound meaning. At 17, Sarah Nelson is well versed in this language, often meant to launch a teen's independence and throw parents off the trail.
Most kids know that their parents don't understand or know what it means, and so they'll say it and they're like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with a friend, while they're planning on doing something else completely, and then they'll show their parents their text and they're like, yeah, look, I'm going to hang out with my friend and do something else.
With Sarah as my interpreter, I started with a few I pulled off a parent cheat sheet found online. The first one, if you're a parent, a little ominous. AITR.
Let's start with the top one there.
It means adult in the room.
Meaning, watch what you say or do.
Watch what you say or send, or if you send a video, like, I can't watch it because there's an adult in the room.
In fact, I learned most of the acronyms carry a warning with them. Essentially, a mobile device, kid-to-kid smoke signal.
53X. Let's see. Now, I'm not a dumb parent. But it would have taken me a while to figure that out. What do we have there?
It says sex.
I can't possibly show you all the words out there, but here are a few that are being used. PAP, meaning post a picture. Then there's PA 911, that's the parent alert one. 99, parents are gone. MYT, meet you there. Then there's SFSG, so far so good. And this one, MPOS, mom or parent over their shoulder. You kind of get an idea of what we're talking about here. Nina Johnson is a youth culture expert. She says there can be a lot at stake when words turn to action.
Some of it is harmless. We went through some of that, but then there are others. For example, here's an acronym, and this is what's alarming to parents, I think. You see something like GNOC. I wouldn't know what that means. I know that it means get naked on camera.
Right.
Now, things like this have become an issue for parents and their young adults because of this.
Absolutely. Well, and I think it's one of those things that in person, if somebody walked up to you and said, you know, get naked, a young person would say no. But there's a lot of pressure when it's on camera or when it's on a phone. There's pressure, but there's also like, oh, well, it's just between the two of us. It's more private. Nobody else is going to see it.
And that's when a secret language can devolve into a secret world that too often does not stay private.
Let's say you see something like that on your child's phone in a text form, or you see something like litty, which means lit or high, meaning they're obviously participating in drugs or alcohol there. Yeah. I mean, as a parent, I know that to take a phone away from a child, it's like akin to cutting a finger off or something, and some would rather have their finger cut off than have their phone removed. What do you do? I mean, how can you be effective as a parent to try and deal with something like that when it involves a cell phone?
And there is this big fear of if I don't have my phone, I'm going to miss out on something really important. But at the same time, I think that open, honest communication with your child is what's really important, because they may be getting messages that they're really uncomfortable with, and they don't know how to say stop.
And there it is, the word stop, S-T-O-P. Maybe the first word in bridging the mobile device language gap between parent and child that can start a good old-fashioned face-to-face conversation. Randy Meier, Fox 9 News.